Hey Cancer Leos, welcome into your Scorpio season energy reading here at Cusp of Roses. I thank you guys so much for tuning in, for all your love, support, your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes, your hypes. I really appreciate that, y'all. Thank you so very much. And special shout out to all my channel members tuning into this message early and ad free. I love you all so very much, and I thank you for your love and support. If you want to become a member of the channel, you can join at the link in the description box below, or you can hit that join button next to subscribe if you see it. Okay. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all lots. Cancer Leos, I was getting a very specific message in my meditation for you. There's a truth that's been hidden from you that you're going to step into the awareness of, and it's going to break and sever a darker energy attachment or some sort of fear energy in you. And then from that breakage, you're then going to step into some sort of emotional fulfillment. So this could have been like an emotional bond, an emotional blockage being lifted off of you, because you're finally getting a truth that was hidden from you. It's almost giving me like if you might have assumed something was your fault, or you caused something, or you did something, or you've been holding the emotional, they're telling me grief, the emotional grief around something that really wasn't yours to carry. That's something that you might be freed from, or like the truth of what really happened, or how someone really felt, or what really went down is going to free you from carrying some sort of emotional weight that, again, is not yours to carry and never was. Okay, somebody let you absorb an emotional hit for them, and that's what's going to come out in Scorpio season. Okay, again, Pluto strong, got a lot going on, a lot will be revealed, but that's really like a very clear and direct message I was getting for you. So apply it wherever it might fit in your life. If it doesn't fit, let it go, let it be for someone else. But we're gonna get into this and see what that's all about for you, Cancer Leo, here in Scorpio season. Divine Universe, thank you so much for clearing my energy and connecting me a little deeper here with the Cancer Leo Cusp collective energy and Cancer Leo placements that might tune into this message. What's important for them to know, be aware of, especially when it comes to this hidden truth being revealed and this emotional freedom that they might find. What truth might you need, or might they need? Yeah, so someone needs the truth. Someone needs to hear this truth, for me to say it like that. Thank you, Divine. You've got the Queen of Cups and the Hermit. Got the Four of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. So there you go. That confirms all that emotional freedom or emotional blockage energy you might have been in. And exactly, this is it, right where you're headed, the Ten of Cups. Okay. Somebody maybe took your Queen of Cups energy for granted here, Cancer Leo. Someone maybe knows that you're emotionally receptive, especially with this Page of Cups. Someone was okay with you feeling like something, I can't get away from that, like something was your fault. Someone kind of let you take or carry the weight of that when it really wasn't your fault. So someone tried to scapegoat you in a way, or again, allow you to take the fall for something. For something maybe not working out or failing in a way with the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, like it wasn't you. Ten of Cups still at the bottom. It wasn't your fault, okay? I can't make it up. It wasn't your karma to carry. The World in reverse. Somebody evaded or attempted to evade karma by using your emotional body or using you. The Lovers. This could have been a lover, okay? Or someone who claimed to love you or have love for you. The Emperor could be who we're talking about here. Tell me more. Thank you. And the Empress in reverse. Five of Cups. Empress in reverse fell on the Four of Cups here. So it's almost like somebody watched you struggle with carrying that emotional energy. knowing good darn and well it wasn't for you to carry, but they didn't step in or intervene or kind of free you with that truth. Somebody's withheld the truth from you. Someone was okay with you being the Empress in reverse so they could stay the Emperor upright. So maybe there is some sort of karmic clearing that's happening between you and a particular person. Yeah, karmic clearing with the death energy. Clarify this Queen of Cups. Thank you. The Fool, yeah. Somebody maybe thought that your caring nature meant you were naive, or you could have been naive to the real intentions in this situation. Ooh. Yep, what was hidden is coming to light. Three of Cups. I almost kind of feel like somebody wanted to hide your light or like hide you in some way. Again, there's a lot of hidden energy. Somebody maybe used your emotional nature like against you in a way, like to get you wrapped up in something that, again, that was karmically theirs to deal with and handle, but made you feel like you were responsible or you had to help them through it, or, you know, whatever the case may be, so they can avoid the weight of it. And something about you maybe moving on or moving into some sort of new space, new area, maybe a new connection. This could be an ex. Take it as it resonates. And it keeps kind of falling off to the side like that. Yeah, with the Four of Pentacles. Somebody wanted to hold on to you. Somebody could have fabricated something going on in their lives, fabricated some sort of need for you to fill so that you would miss this like Fool energy. You wouldn't step into some sort of new chapter. It's almost like they knew wherever you would go, the sun would follow you. Cancer, Leo. So somebody knew your power but didn't want you to, or didn't think that you did. Somebody could also want you to wait for them. Somebody could be connected to an Empress in reverse. Page of Pentacles. And there's the Ace of Swords. I can't make it up with the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, that's the truth that's ready to be revealed. And it kind of was in reverse, and it's going to fall under the Lovers. Somebody wasn't truthful about who they were still connected to, or them being connected to somebody else. So this could have been a karmic couple trying to scapegoat you so that you could take the fall for some sort of energy or something that you maybe didn't do. Clarify. The Emperor. Thank you. Yeah, the Eight of Swords. Somebody thought you were blind or like you couldn't see the truth. This Emperor could have came to you as a lover, but they have an Empress in reverse connected to them. So the truth is they really couldn't love you, but they made you feel like you couldn't love them, or like you weren't good enough for them, or like, you got a whole other situation over here. What you mean? You ain't even in a position to love. So what are you talking about? That's what I mean. Somebody thought that you couldn't see what they were doing or what was going on, and oh, that was the trick. Seven of Swords. Exactly. And the High Priestess. I'm confirming something here for somebody. I think you knew. I think you knew. So I think this is going to be confirmation of what your higher self already told you was going on. You might not have had evidence around it, but you're about to get it. See, I'm over here. Could be all crooked off the camera, child. All right, here we go. But yeah, something's about to confirm the truth that your higher self already clued you into without any evidence. And here comes the evidence. That yes, somebody was still connected to this Empress in reverse. Trying to act like they weren't. Trying to use your good sunshiny energy to feed this Ooh. Feed the monster in this Empress in reverse is what I'll say. The demon in the Empress in reverse. That demon can't survive without some sort of light source. And you might have been that source. Somebody could have tried to trap you in a situation with them so you could be infinite supply, infinite source for them. Page of Swords, period. But it's like somebody thought you were really naive or gullible. Oh, Cancer Leo so kind. Cancer Leo, they're not gonna know. They're not gonna care. They're not, you know, they're not gonna pick up on it. Careful with that. Yeah. Okay. Well, this feels like it is definitely going to be karma served where it needs to be. Clarify the Four of Cups with the Three of Cups. Thank you, the Ace of Cups. Right. Somebody didn't think you loved yourself enough. Like you would sacrifice yourself for them in their Empress in reverse. Ciao. In what world? Okay. In what world? And that's what I love about this. I think, Cancer Leo, you really have mastered this sense of self-love so that people who think they could play with you like that can't. Maybe this was the situation that taught you that your self-love has to outweigh any love that you have for anything else. Yeah, the Hierophant. That's what I'm thinking. Somebody tried to trap you in some sort of commitment with them so that they could feed off you and feed this Empress in reverse that's attached to them. Somebody felt like if they just presented themselves in the right way, you wouldn't see this Empress in reverse kind of hanging out in the background. Child, Ace of Wands, I can't make it up. Spirit alerted you to that immediately. I think what this Emperor doesn't know is that Empress in reverse energy lingers off of them. Like it comes off of them. So they think they can't see that. Somebody tried to hide some sort of attachment that they have and get you wrapped up in them. Yeah, it almost feels like to kind of break your heart in a way, Cancer Leo. And I hate to give that message, but to kind of like let you down eventually. So like you would have eventually figured out about this Empress in reverse, and then you might have been already too deep in with this Emperor. So then now you're emotionally conflicted, and then that's how they can just, you know what I mean? Like harvest and siphon and da-da-da-da. Because now you're not standing in your truth and you're not standing in your power. Seven of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Thank you, Divine. Oh, the Five of Swords. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. This person probably came in acting like they could give you what they want. No, they can't. No, they can't. And they know it. Five of Swords with the Five of Wands. All they can give you is lies, deception, and conflict. Yeah. Eight of Cups. I think you maybe walked away from this situation really without having the truth, but it's again, something about your intuition already told you this, but you didn't have evidence. Now the evidence is coming through. Yeah, the Two of Cups. Right. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. Somebody was trying to act like they weren't tied to somebody else. Like they were free to love you. They were free to be with you. They was, you know, oh no, I ain't got nothing going on. Absolutely they do. You could, I don't know. Some of y'all could like smell the Empress in reverse on them. You could probably see it. Or some of y'all maybe had a dream about it with the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Clarify the Emperor and this Eight of Swords. Yeah, I can't make it up. They would have been slow to give. Oh, no, I can't because this and that. And then it would come out after you had already maybe given them money, given them time, given them energy, maybe already connected with them intimately. That's a large way that people harvest off of you. So you just got to be careful, okay? Be careful with that. But yeah, whatever that was, hopefully you evaded this with your intuition. And if not, you'll kind of get the full scope. And then hopefully from here on out, if you were getting an intuitive nudge around this being the situation, but maybe just kind of glossed over it, you'll trust yourself from here on out, okay, Cancer Leo? Empress in reverse with the Seven of Swords. Yeah, this is a strategy death. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. King of Swords. Strategy. This is what I mean. You know what this kind of gives me? Somebody could be in like a open relationship where whoever this Empress in reverse is lets this Emperor go off and do whatever because they actually benefit from the energy. So this Emperor goes and targets all these sun energies, fool energies, People who seem so happy-go-lucky or just kind of in high vibe. Page of Cups, people with their heart open so that they could pour that back into whatever this Empress in reverse is to keep them from... Yeah, I don't want to say changing and transformation, but it's kind of like... Okay, Empress represents Venus, right? It also represents growth and abundance. If it's in reverse, that's dead. Anything not growing is dead. Even if it has breath in the body, it's still dead. This is like a dead soul, dead energy, void energy, decay. It's kind of rotten. A rotten spirit almost is what I'm getting. That can only survive if there is some sort of source of light, source of balance around. And I think somebody was trying to get you to be that for them. Okay. Now, for some of y'all, I'm seeing the Three of Wands in my mind's eye. Some of y'all, this is coming in. So just be on alert. Trust your instincts. Trust your intuition. Okay. But clarify, Divine, where are you at in all of this energy for Cancer, Leo? Yeah, the Castle. Okay, right. Protected. Exactly. You got a lot of abundance on you, Cancer, Leo, that you're going to have to be very guarded around. You might even have to learn something new about with the library and the clock. I feel like this helped you transform a part of you that might have been a little too naive and or a little too giving and trusting. You might have given this person the benefit of the doubt kind of a thing. I don't know. There's something here where okay, thank you, Divine. What's changed in you is your discernment. That's going to be a really big message here for Scorpio season for all the collective, okay? Your discernment. Some people are getting upgrades in their discernment. Some people are starting to notice where their discernment is necessary and needed. I think this was the beginning of you breaking a cycle where you were taught to kind of always give or always have that heart open, always give a cup. No matter if someone is coming to you and it feels a little shifty or not, just give it because you don't want to not give because that's not right. And it's like you're breaking out of that mode. If it don't feel right to give to somebody, don't do it. Don't do it. Somebody coming into you on some sort of sketchy energy? No. You don't have to give that person a cup just because they asking for it. If their energy is off, if it's wrong, if it feels weird, no. Sit with it, pray about it, you know what I mean? Like, sort through it first. But I think you might have just been on, like, auto give. Like, okay. Or at least that's what somebody was hoping for. If you've already grown past that tendency. Yeah. You've already grown past that tendency for a lot of y'all. Yeah, you stepped into that gate. So somebody could have thought you were still in that energy. Somebody could have thought they knew you or knew your type of person. Somebody thought they knew how to play you. And they might be in for a rude awakening here. Clarify. Okay, you got the swamp, the coin. Yeah, the temple, right. You got to protect that sacred sun energy that you have here, Cancer, Leo, in the island. And know that it's okay, and that could be a struggle a little bit. It's okay to be alone. Being alone doesn't mean that you're lonely. Maybe you have been alone for a while. Maybe that's why this Emperor thought they could target you. They didn't think you were with anyone or like you didn't have any kind of support, like you were lonely and you were in need. So they thought they were feeling a need for you when you're not lonely. You got the castle and the temple. You're very protected, very guarded. Yeah, with the crow, exactly. I almost feel like this was a situation, or this will be a situation, where it's time to apply the wisdom that you've gained or turn your knowledge into wisdom. And some of you have done that already, or you will do that in this season, okay? What's the gate? Yeah, right. Snake energy with the monkey and the pendulum. Yeah. Somebody thought they were going to lead you through a swamp. Right. But the whole time they needed your light to see. Right. Yeah, and I think, again, this could be like a financial bond that somebody has. Again, I don't know, Cancer, Leo, just be mindful of somebody coming in and asking for finances or asking for financial support. It's not going to where they're saying it's going to. Oh, I need help, and I need you to dinner. I need a hotel for the night. I need this. I need that. It's not going towards none of that. It's going towards this Empress in reverse. Okay? Just know that. If that's the case, that seems super specific for somebody here. And I like this, though, because I think if this has already happened for some of y'all, you went to your higher self and was like, why does this feel off with this Emperor? And you maybe got the truth, but again, no evidence of that being true with the Crow here. And maybe you waited, you kind of like, I don't want to say stalled out, but you like waited to see how something unfolded, and then everything that your higher self clued you into came to be. So again, trust your highest self, trust your intuition. If you got to keep asking and keep second guessing and it keeps figuring out, well, what is it and what isn't, what is something just might not be in alignment, rather than pushing past that, somebody kind of sat still and waited, and I think that's worked out in your favor here. So y'all are learning some major lessons when it comes to your intuition here, and also the value of your energy, Cancer, Leo. Okay? Not from an arrogant space, but just from a truthful space. You bring a lot of sunshine to a lot of people, a lot of light to a lot of people, especially tied in with that Cancer moon kind of emotionally comfortable space for people that's kind of not rare, but not a lot of people exude or give or have the capacity to give. So just be mindful of the takers, okay? Make sure if somebody's coming in and asking for an exchange, they actually can exchange with you. I don't think this Emperor could because of this Empress in reverse attachment that they have. That could also be on them. It might not be even a person. They could have Empress in reverse energy. Take it as it resonates. Alrighty, my loves, I'm going to leave it there. I really do hope that this serves as confirmation and clarity for whoever needed it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you made it this far, please make sure you sub to the channel so I can pick up on your energy for the next month readings. And you'll be notified when the readings drop, okay? Definitely check out all the links in the description box below. You can book personal readings at my website, cusproses.com. You can shop merch at cusproses.store. And I'll see y'all in our next one. All right? I love you lots. Namaste.